pattern, you're going to need some scissors, a tapestry needle, using an H hook, white yarn, brown yarn, and either black or gray for the eyes. I'm using a dark gray because I didn't have black today. Okay, and the pattern, which I have linked on my blog. I will leave that in the description below. We're first going to use the white alone for 1, 2, 3 rows. 3 rows white alone. So we're going to make a slip stitch. Just going to wrap around your finger, hold that to the side, jump over the front, leave there, and pull the back off, pulling tight together to close. Voila. My pattern is 30 by 30, so we're going to chain 31. So to chain, you yarn over and pull through. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 29, 30, and 1. So the second chain from the hook, second chain, okay, we're going to half double crochet all the way down. So this does never count as your first stitch on the, it's 1, and then we're going to come into this one for 2. And half double crochet is yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, you have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through 3. Done. One more time. You yarn over, insert through the stitch, pull through the 3. It's going to half double all the way down. We're going to do this 2 more rows before we introduce our brown for the poop emoji. You can put on your pattern, make an arrow. This way, when you're crocheting back and forth, you'll know which way to go because you can turn the arrow and you'll know which way you started. So for now, we just finished row 1. So now we're on row 2 and we're going back this way. So I put it on my pattern like that. So to finish up, yarn over, 1 and 2. And there's the first row. Remember, when you turn your work, you always turn to the left. Just like that. And I have no idea why this stupid thing won't focus today. We're going to chain up 1. And what I like to do is hide my tail now while I'm working. So I pull it up to the top. And then we're just going to keep going through. This round is just HDCs all the way down. You can see it's a little, hangs out a little. I'm going to pull it a little tighter. And that goes away. Then I don't have to work my tails in at the end. They're already done. So you're going to do this one more time. At the end of this row, you're going to chain up, you're going to turn, chain up 1, and remember we turn this way. So you would turn it like that. You're going to chain up 1 and go 1 more time. Don't forget to change which way your pattern goes. Okay? So we're going to start the 4th row right here, going this way. So this is row 4. Okay, and remember we turn before we chain. Chain up 1, and if you want, you can go ahead and cut off that straggler in the back because we hit it pretty good. It's not going nowhere. Okay, so when we look at our pattern, we have to find out how many white we use before we go into the brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is why I like to use pencils, so I can erase when I'm done. So we're going to need 5 white half double crochets, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 brown, and then back to white. So here we go. So 5. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, last one. Now with this one, we're not going to yarn through all of them just yet. We're going to put it through and hold. Set it down, grab our brown, make a slip knot. You don't have to do a slip knot, I just do because it secures it more. Now holding, whoop, get on there, sucker. Now holding both stragglers, which would be the white and the brown, I'm going to pull through all of those and pull tight. Okay, and now we need 4. So 1, so there's 1, and as you can see, I still have my white hooked. It's still here, it's still attached, and I'm just gonna crochet over top of it, kind of like if you're hiding your ends. And here's 2, here's 3, and 4. Remember to drop your color. Okay, I like to go this way so that it's not in the way, because these can get tangled up really quickly. Keep them from tangling, just keep them in order. So we're picking up our white again and pulling through those 3. So you want to pull that tight in the back, the brown. Next one we need 1, 2, 3, 4 white. And same with the white, you're going to do with the brown. You're going to trap it. You're going to trap it underneath while you're working. Or actually, you know what? Okay, so what we're going to do with the brown is we're going to trap one like this, and then we're going to cut it off, leaving a good enough size end so that we can work it in later. So you will have a lot of straggler ends with this project, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. Let's put those to the back, and we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to hold our work, attach our brown, and 1. So how many brown do we need this time? Oh, it looks like we need a lot this time. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 brown. So there's 1. Remember, this one you have to trap the white because you're moving the white along as your main color. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. Redo. Alright, you can drop the end in the back. That one's good. 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we're going to drop that. And this time I'm not going to cut it off because we are going to use it when we turn to go back that way. Okay, so we're just going to yarn through and pull tight. And remember to trap it under 1 just to secure the stitch. Okay, so how many white? 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. We need 6. So 1, 2, and 6 to end the row. And there's the row starting out. Oh, it looks so cute. So remember to turn your paper to show which way we're going now. So we're gonna cross this off, cross that off, and we're on 5. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 going in. Okay, so we're gonna turn this way. And remember, this stuff gets tangled up so quick, so I like to do just like that, and it doesn't get tangled. So chain up 1, and now we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go ahead and pull through. Voila. Now, since we have this going clear across another stitch, as you can see, we're going to work under. We're going to pull that on our loop like this, and then go into our stitch. That's going to cover that up, and then you won't see that no more. 21, 22 brown. So basically you're going to take this all the way to the end, and you should have 4 stitches left. So go ahead and do that, and do not forget to trap your white as you work. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So I forgot to tell you, before you go and change your color, what you want to do is pull your white tight. Therefore, if it's hanging out anywhere, then you can't see it no more. Okay, so remember, we're dropping and holding this color. So before we drop the brown, what I like to do so that it doesn't get tangled is take it from behind. Drop it behind like this and loop it over. Then it's not tangled with the other one. See? We're gonna turn our work. We're gonna chain 1. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. And conveniently, look, our brown is there waiting. So we're gonna go ahead and yarn it through. Pull the white. Oh, see this loop right here? We're gonna go into this and then into our stitch and pull through all of them. Okay, and then we have 1. So this is gonna go all the way to here, and then you're gonna change your color. Okay, remember you should have 3 left, so we have 1, 2, 3. So we go 1 more back, so we have 3 stitches left. 1, 2, and 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 brown. And then we change for the teeth. Here's what it looks like so far. You can see it matches the picture perfectly. And we're gonna pick up our white and chain 1. So we have 3 white, 1, 2. Oop. See, I always forget. Leave it there. So we're going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 either way. Okay. Pull through. Tighten the white. And remember to go through the brown and then into the brown for 1. Okay, and 10. And remember, pull your white through. So when we drop our brown, the way I'm going to drop it so it doesn't tangle is take it over to the right and then drop it. Now with this brown, because we're going to need it again, what I'm going to do is just trap it under like the white. So 1. So it looks like I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 1, 3, last one before we go back to brown for another 10. So here we go. Okay, stubborn. And so we have 1, Make sure you pull that, because if you can see, hold on, I'll show you. Right here, I didn't pull it and it's hanging through a little, so I have to loosen it up. Oy. So there's 1, 2, 10. Drop that one in the back. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna turn to the left and switch our thing. So chain your 1. I'm gonna go 3. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Grab your round. And voila. Okay, don't forget to go under this one. And pull through both. And we have 1. We need 9. 2. 9. And if you look, you can see the white hanging through. That is why we pull it. So again, to drop our brown, I'm going to take it around my hook in the project and drop it in the back. So for this one, we need 6 white. So 1, 2, 6, and we're going to change back to our brown. Voila. Tighten our white. And tighten it again. 1. Remember, now we go another 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So finish this row up. So chain up my 1. I'll just be able to hook back up and onward I go instead of pulling it through. So here I'm gonna pull, a pretty good amount of white. Okay, then I'm gonna snip it and leave it sit in a pile. It's kind of like a bobbin, basically. And I'm gonna do the same exact thing with this brown. When I get to this point, or whatever point I need to get to before I go into my white, I'm just gonna cut it. I went back and did that to this one because you could see the brown through. And remember, I like to go 1 stitch hidden because it helps lock it into place. Okay, and then we can just leave that there. 2, I need 8. 8. Okay, so I'm gonna cut some of this off and leave a pretty good amount, because the next row I'm gonna need it to go all the way through. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab my white and pull it back through and tighten everything up. Okay, so we're gonna lock this one into place before we leave it. Okay, good. Well, that can go to the back while we work on. So we need 8 white. There's 1, 2, 3, 8. So remember, we're gonna leave it and get back to our brown. And this piece is just the straggler I work through. I'm gonna pull it through all. Get a nice long straggler end. Now this one I am gonna work the white through just because I need a little bit here, and then the mouth is done, so I don't need to leave the white here. The mouth is finished. I don't need any more white on this side. So we have 8. 1, 2, 1 more. And 8. So leave those in the back. Pull through the other one. And we'll just leave it back there for now. Okay, so the mouth is done. Okay, chain 1. And onward we go. It's looking like a little poop emoji. Alright, so we're gonna go 3 and then all the way with the brown. So 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, remember, hold it there, change your color. I'm going to lock in my white before I drop it and leave it. 1. Okay, now I'm just going to leave my white there. I'm not going to string it along because remember we have white at the other end waiting for us. So all the way with this color, and you're going to stop here for 3 white over here, which we have our bobbin for it, and I'll meet you back here when we get there. Up 1, or not. Voila. See? Perfect. And I'm going to trap this white 1 time just to lock the stitch into place. We need 6 brown. So we have 1, 2. Now with this one we're going to carry the brown because we're only going 2 stitches for the white. So 1 and 2. I'm going to drop it, pick up our brown, pull through, and then we need 6 white, or 6 brown before we go back to the white. So 1, 6. And I'm going to bring the brown along because again, we only need to cover 2 sections of white. So here's 1. And here's 2. So we're going to drop our white. And this time we're going to leave the white there because we have white at the other end. So I need 6 brown. 1, 2, and 6. And now we're going to pick up our white. Alright, and here's our white. And 4. Look at our emoji. Look, you can see his mouth and his eyes. Okay. We are getting there. And then it looks like after this row we're going to be introducing our black, or in my case charcoal gray, because it didn't have black. Chain up 1, 1. Now we're going to grab our brown. 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 white. 1. Oh, I should be bringing my brown with me because we need the brown again. So 1, 2, 3. So then I need 4 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need 4 white. 1, 2, and this time I can just lock the white into place and leave it because I have white at the other end waiting. Oh, my yarn don't want to come out of the ball. So I need another 4 brown. 2, 1, 2. I should have 5, 3, 4. Hello? Maybe not. 4 and 5. You can see it is looking identical to the picture. I pretty much lined it out. You're going to do for the colors of the white. You can see how many you're going to need for each one. And then I will show you how to make the border. What I like to do when I'm done is triple crochet around the entire thing so that when I go to attach, it's pretty easy to attach. And if you can get this far with me, you can do the rest by yourself. I have confidence in you. So off you go. This would be the first pattern of, I don't know how many I'm going to do before I make it into a blanket. Definitely let me know what emoji you want to see done next for this blanket. Chain up 1, and we're just going to HDC around. Okay. And when you get to the corners, I'll show you what you have to do in order to turn the corner. So when you get to the corner, which is here, what we're going to do is put 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. Because see, that helps. See, you can see how it curved. Now you're turning the corner to go down. So you're just going to do that for the entire thing. Just go ahead and put half double crochets all the way around. Okay, so I'm coming back around to the beginning, and I just want to slip stitch in my first HDC. So I yarned over, inserted. Now I have 2 loops. I'm just going to pull through that last loop. It's done. So I like to cast off. I like to basically chain 1, cut my yarn, and then pull my hook out, and that makes a knot. And there it is, all done. So this is the first one of, I'm not sure how many I'm going to do, but we'll figure it out along the way. And there it is. There's the poop emoji, there's the poop emoji. My ends is I like to go backwards and basically yarn them through. So pull it through, and then this one, wrap around and pull through, insert my hook, wrap around, pull through. I like to go about 6 or 7 of them, and then I'm gonna cut some off and leave it there, so when I go attach this to whatever ones I'm making, I can yarn, I can close these in a little tighter. So this is the front. Okay, so here's the back. I'm just gonna snip it to there and let it hang, and then whenever I'm ready to finish, like attach this to the next one, I'm ready to go. And there it is, Mr. Poop Emoji. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And again, leave in the comments below what other emojis you want to see. Maybe leave a picture of the emoji off of your phones. And I will make the graph and go from there. Have a good one.